Hi there, it's Layle with Simple Stories. I'm here at Scrapbook.com and we are continuing our work on our Say Cheese binder. We are adding photos, we've been adding embellishments, we've been doing all kinds of fun things. So this is the second half of the embellishment ideas, and in the first half we really talked about adding dimension with things like chipboard and wood veneer and enamel dots. In this one, we're going to go back to our stash and we're going to pull in things that we might not normally think to use in our albums like this. And those are going to be our stamps and our dies and our stencils. So we're going to get a little bit inky and a little bit messy, and I'm going to hope that I don't get red ink all over myself. I can do it. All right. So the page that we're looking at here basically started out as a blank piece of paper like this. And this piece of paper that I'm using, actually, with Say Cheese 4, we introduced some kind of basic cardstock colors. So there are 6 different colors and they are designed to coordinate with the collection. So you have the light blue and you have the reds and the yellows. So when you're looking for that kind of perfect color to match to do something like this, you have those in the Simple Basics. So my page here originally started out with as a blank, canvas with my blank cream color there. And I did some stamping, I did some stenciling, I even did some die cutting. So we're actually going to make this page, both the front and the back, using some of those fun materials. So when we start talking about stamps and dies and stencils, you guys did it all with Say Cheese 4 because that's the perfect collection to introduce all those fun goodies. So when we start to take a look at some of those stamps and dies and stencils, this is one of my favorite sets, and this is the Treats stamp set. And this particular amusement park that we've been talking about is really well known for lots of yummy foods and treats that you eat while you're there. So this is a really fun stamp set that would be great for adding to an album like this to your scrapbook pages. And that one is called Treats. This one has my heart. And if you've been watching the videos, you have probably seen the little happy kids. And you see this whole little audience of happy kids die cuts here that are kind of following along with us. But they are so fun. And those are the die cuts. But guess what? They're also available in a stamp set. So with these little happy kids, you can stamp to your heart's content. And we're actually going to use those in part of our spread. Then you have the magic set, and this has just some great icons from the park, including this little half ear that we're going to use. This is the magic stamp set, and these are the coordinating dies. So we're going to use that same really fun half ear to put the two together. This one I love. This is called Happy Words, and it's just a really good all-purpose word stamp set that would be great on greeting cards, great in your albums, great in your scrapbook pages. You have words like celebrate and hooray and smile and happy day. We're going to use one of those. And of course, that Happy Words also comes with a coordinating metal die set. So we'll use coordinating metal die with that. And then to wrap it up, well, we're just getting started, but to wrap up some of the products that we're going to use, we have a couple of different stencils. So this is a great fireworks stencil, and it's actually, oh, there we go, a little bit hard to see, but this particular amusement park is well known for its fireworks at the end of the day, so you can add some fun fireworks stencils to your projects. And then the magic dots, we're going to use those. And then also the diamond sparkle. So we're going to use that one as well. Now, before we start playing, I also wanted to show you guys this. These are the fun words. These are large metal dies. Let's turn it over. Look at that. Those giant words, fun, magic, smile, yay, and say cheese. So super versatile in an album like this, but then obviously you can do lots of, incorporate those into your other projects as well. All right. So we've talked about the products that we're going to use. Let's jump in and start playing. All right, so this is my 6x8 piece that I've already pre-cut. We are going to use the Magic Dot Stencil. So I have that there, and you can tell this is well used in my stash. I love this dots, and it's great for so many different things, but obviously with the dots, it works really well with Say Cheese. So I'm going to use the Cardinal Red. This is one of Scrapbook.com's exclusive inks. You guys, these come in more than 50 different colors. So if you haven't checked those out, you should definitely check those out. And I'm using also a Scrapbook.com dauber here as well. And I am just going to press that dauber around on my stencil. And what I like about this technique is that I can have this be as faint as I'd like. So you can see I just barely hit it there. And I can have it be as dark as I like. So I'm just going to add some more of those little guys, and I'm going to move my stencil a little bit so I have some that kind of go off to the side. Kind of a fun thing about doing something like this is you get some little happy accidents. So somehow I got a bigger shape there. Now, if I wanted bigger circles, I could also take my dauber and make some bigger circles as well, just to make that kind of fun. All right, so let's put that down. Move that out of the way. Now, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to use my stamps and my stencils together. So let's use this particular stamp set. That is the Magic stamp set. And I want to use this little half ear. All right, so I have my stamp on the block and I am using the black Scrapbook.com ink. And I just want to ink that stamp up. And I have to put the lid back on because if I don't, I'll have that impression on my arm. Okay, and I'm going to bring in some yellow cardstock. So let's just stamp that little guy right there. Look how fun that is with those words. Isn't that darling? And we'll stamp hooray. And then we're going to die cut them. All right, so now I have my Big Shot out and I have put the coordinating dies on top of the stamped images. We're going to roll that right on through. And the magic happens. There's our hooray, our stamped hooray. And there we go. Look how cute though, that little half stamped ear and the little hooray. So I'm going to bring this back in, but I then took our background that we made. I added the photo and then I added those cute little die cut stamped images. All right, so on the back side of that page, we're going to do a little bit more stamping and a little bit more stenciling. And this time I am using this stencil, which is the Diamond Sparkle. So I'm going to use black on this so it really shows up well on the red. And I'm going to use one of those daubers again. You can see that's my favorite thing to do with this particular stencil. And I won't do the whole page just for the sake of time, but I will just do a little bit of this and then I will pull it off and you'll see that little stardust, those little stardust come through the stencil. There we go. Isn't that fun? Just really subtle. Now, if you had white ink, you could do something like that. If you had gold ink, so you could really have fun with different colors on there. The other thing I want to do is I'm going to stamp a little border here along the bottom. And I have used those Happy Kids stamps here. And that stamp set, oh my, I told you guys it's so cute. And because it's all line art, you can get out your colored markers and color to your heart's content. But we're going to stamp one of those little gals. And she's my favorite. I think she looks like me. Super simple. I'm just going to stamp. And you guys, the stamps are so crisp and clean. Look at that. Look how nice and crisp and clean that is. So you can make your own custom pages for your albums using the stamps. You can make, obviously add those to your scrapbook pages. But how fun would that be on like a birthday party invitation or making a little kid's birthday card or a tag for a present? I just think those little kid stamps are so cute. So those are some really good ideas for incorporating your stamps and your dies and your stencils into your albums as embellishments. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happiness is life handmade.